Hello Quinn, welcome to the stream. Thank you for telling me that I need a shave. I know I do, but you know what? I'll probably have one maybe tonight, so I expect. Right, ready to go in a moment. Just waiting for the game to load up. Make sure I'm in the right server. Okay. I'll drive the MAN again today. I'm just going to make a couple of amendments to the stream before I start officially. To purposes of, well, so I can see how many people are watching and stuff. Ah, here we go. Ah, there we go. Ready to go. So. What's it doing? There we go. Right. So we're going to finish off the Halloween events today. I'm in Cesare because that's where I pretty much was to finish my last job before I tipped it over, which was not fun. But there you go. Let's see. So, Portavecchio. Well, I might as well take that. It's a nice short one to begin with. Okay. Oh dear. I did notice that before, but I wasn't going to be that rude. But to be honest, he is a bit of a pest. So, hello Eternity, welcome to the stream. That's in here. I don't think I've ever picked up a job from here before. I don't recall ever doing it. Well, I know I definitely haven't done on this profile. I may have done on a previous one. Well, that went well. Try that again, shall we? Good old TruckersMP glitches. You might see a wire flying around in front of me today because I've got my headphones plugged in. So I forgot to charge them last stream. So, I had to plug them in. Yeah, I was a bit worried about that. There we go. Very quiet in this part of the map, as expected. I'm going to try and get to somewhere a bit busier. After this job. You can certainly tell I'm in an area where hardly anyone goes because there's no lag. Absolutely perfect. How's it going? Not doing too bad, Eternity. Not doing too bad. Looking forward to today's stream. I was going to stream last night, but unfortunately my PC decided to have other plans. But it's all fine now, so... Hope it gets a bit busier this stream. I would like it to. TruckersMP patron there. It's always a gamble having an afternoon stream because even though it's a Sunday, you know, people might be going out, particularly this time of year, to do like Christmas shopping and things like that. So it's hard to try and work out, you know, is it going to be busy or not? An evening stream would no doubt be busy, but because of the Formula 1 being at the time it is, right slap bang in the middle of the evening, it's not going to be possible to do a stream. Unless I just didn't watch that, but... I hope it gets busier as the afternoon goes on. Oh, this is that bloody ferry port that I hate. Where many a time I've gone off the ferry, come out, and then realise you have to go back in to go on a different bloody ferry. Oh my god, the amount of times I've done that. Thankfully that won't happen on this one, it's only one ferry. Jackie up. If we do get time before the end of the stream, guys, I will plan to try and do some normal jobs. Depends on the Halloween jobs being kind, if they're short or not, as the case may be. I'm going to behave, I'm going to follow red lights today, even though there's nobody about. May as well. Right. Just realised I'd be high beam. Couple of people here, nice to see. There. What the hell is going on over there? Jesus. All them cyclists all riding together like that. I've seen that quite a few times on TruckersMP. I think it's a bit bugged like that. You'll be streaming up until 4 PM, which is great because half an hour after United play West Ham. Lovely stuff. Aye. That's partially the reason why I decided to end it at 4 o'clock rather than any other reason. Could have kept it going, but because United are playing, I thought I'd finish it a little bit earlier. Wow, it lives and is back to life. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're feeling a bit better today with COVID. Advertisement for American Truck Simulator there. This road I've not been on before. At least not this profile anyway. Could be back at work tomorrow hopefully. Ah, that's good news then. I take it you're feeling better then. So last Christmas when I had it over the New Year, I think I was tested positive in about 10 days, something like that. Ridiculous. Obviously the problem last night wasn't terminal, no, nothing too serious. I think it was just a one of the Windows files got corrupted when I did a defrag for some reason. Or, well, I say it's a defrag, it's a retrim of the drive. Solid state drive, so you don't actually theoretically defrag them. But I like to keep my drives in top condition with the file allocations and stuff, so probably my own doing, but you know, it generally helps you see in good condition performance wise. Well, it had a fit, so. But it was weird because I did the retrim earlier in the day, turned my computer off, and then, well, come back to log on, and it, well, wouldn't work. So it wasn't anything serious. It's quite easy to solve. Quick reinstall of Windows is all it needs. Ah, hello Ethan, welcome to the stream. Didn't open Truckee either, which I forgot to do, but I could do a stream without it. Just to compare on performance in busy areas, I guess. So, not too much of an issue for one stream. Stream looks a bit jumpy on my end, but, well, on YouTube anyway. Always does on Edge for some reason. So you're streaming in between Serenity streams today? Aye. Thought I'd go in the gap. So, best way. Good people around here, which is nice to see. Stream's fine on my side, not to worry. Yeah, I think it's just Microsoft Edge being Microsoft Edge. I could do with downloading like another browser like Opera or something to test it out, see what it's like in that. SimSteve does way better stream than Terrence's streams. I know Terrence would argue against that, but somehow. I don't know. What makes you think that I do better streams, though, Ethan? That's the question I've got to ask myself. Oh, touched the curb there. That was bold driving. Are you playing with anyone else? No, I'm on my own today, mate. Tony. Don't tell him I said that. Keeps buffering sound glitches on my end. Is that you being funny, Andy, or are you actually genuinely correct with that one? I know what you're like at times. Oh dear. Opera GX browser is good, I'd recommend it. I'll have to give it a go. Your way also, my Terrence is way more serious. Well, that's true. You're not wrong there. Just joking, it's fine. I bloody knew you were. Bloody knew it. Maybe can't go down that hill there. That'd be quite fun to drive a truck down there. I'll download Opera GX when I finish my stream, and I'll give that a go tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, see what it's like. I have seen a couple of YouTubers say it's quite good. Linus Tech Tips did a video on it, I think, a couple of years ago, or was it last year? I'm trying to think when it was, and they said it was not a bad browser for it's just first coming out. So I did think about using it, but never got round to trying it. So let's give it a go. Hello, Carl. Welcome to the stream. And I've missed another comment from Andy, so I'll read that first. By the way, Eternity, I normally run Opera browser, and I was thinking about the GX version when it came across. Today, so is it any good? TruckersMP is not working for me. It says I have a wrong version, but I've opted out. What do I do? My first thought would be to reinstall it. Well, somebody is sleeping on the job. 1186, I suggest you F7. Yes. Yeah, it'd probably be worth uninstalling it, reinstalling it first, see what that does, and then if it comes up with it again, then you might need to maybe verify the Steam files for ETS2. Oh yes, it's very good, lots of great features, hasn't it? Built-in VPN. I need to change browser on. One day I'm on Edge. Yeah, Edge is okay. For like stuff like just general browsing for YouTube. Pretty poor. I've noticed it for a bit now, it's not been great. So I'll give Opera GX a go. So I've got Chrome installed as well, but I don't tend to use Chrome very often. The only reason why I have Chrome installed is because it's a good backup browser to have. Also helpful for the blog site that I run with Terrence. Helpful to have a look at it on different browsers, see how it performs. So it's always worthwhile having a few browsers installed on your PC. For that purpose anyway, if you run a website. One thing I like about Opera is that Terrence obviously doesn't like that, is it has its own built-in ad blocker. Yeah. I get his point with that, because at the end of the day, for people who are on YouTube, who are making money, ad blockers does stop them earning revenue. So it's one of those. I'm one of these people that has an ad blocker on all my browsers, but I disable it on YouTube because I know how important it is for content creators to make money. So, but it's each to their own. It's not illegal to use an ad blocker. So I disabled mine for his channel. Ah, yeah, of course. Never really used Internet Explorer Edge before Opera. I was a Firefox person who decided to give Opera a go and it seemed unstable, so I've kept it. Yeah. One browser I've never really had much use on is Opera at all. Well, 16 of you guys have viewed into the channel so far today. Well, this stream so far today. So, 3 likes. Thank you whoever's liked this stream so far. Right, we're reaching the end of this job. Porto Vecchio. I might try Opera when I get older. What, the browser or actual Opera? This will be interesting to see what the reply is. Interesting name, Beancan. Did he just park there, or is he actually going to pick up a job? I don't even know if he's in the no collision zone, because I think he is, but I don't want to risk going through him. Might go around him. I like the sound of the blinkers on this man. Yeah, I do. I quite like the MAN. Nice truck. No, the browser. Yeah. Thought I'd ask the question for what this guy's doing, but I don't know whether he is. Oh, he is. He is in the no collisions. I wasn't sure if he was or not, so that's why I went round him. Last thing you want to do is drive into somebody and they report you for hitting them. So, always worthwhile driving round if you're not sure. Right, that's job 11 of 13 completed. Should have been job 12, but I flipped over in the last stream. For those of you guys who didn't see that, I will be releasing a short at some point over the next couple of days with that crash. So, I'll probably edit it and create it later. I want to go to a Jackie, I want to go somewhere a bit further. But if there's nowhere else, then I might have no choice. Mets, that's a long one. Although to be fair, it is a ferry pretty much from the first part, and then it's just drive up through into France. Yeah, we'll do the longer one. Do the one to Metz. I can't use it because of parental controls. Ah, you're blocked on what browsers programs you can install, basically. Thinking you're not allowed to install anything without parental permission. Bad driving. What was bad driving? By the way, did you finally finish that job the other night when you ended up going the wrong way? I didn't know. I ended up tipping it over right before the end. I think it was about 20 kilometres to go. I went round a bend and tipped it over. I was not impressed. Thinking all that bloody driving, and then that happens. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, wow. And obviously with World of Trucks jobs, if you tip the load over, that's it. It's done. You can't finish it. So, said you flipped the truck in the last stream. Yes, I did. I did. I was embarrassed with myself, but there you go. These things happen. Up to 5 likes now, guys. Jocks, I go to bed and miss the action. Don't worry, I will be releasing a short. I might put it up tonight. It'll literally only probably be about 30 seconds, something like that. I have to trim my stream. Quite easy to do. Don't worry, I did the same once. Yeah, pain in the ass when that happens, but not a lot you can do about it. So mistakes in the one job, then not bad going for you. Aye. Ah, hello, Dom. Welcome to the stream. I don't know whether I've actually viewed this viewpoint before. Can't remember if I have, so I'm gonna have a look now while I'm here. After all, it is an external contract, so it's not exactly a problem. Let's have a look. So 2 mistakes in the one job, not bad going for you that really. No. I got hit in the side and went flying. Yeah. So basically you basically didn't crash off your own accord then, where I did. So is it true you're bald? I must find out the truth. No, I'm not bald, but I am going bald. But yeah, we want to try and limit the use of those kind of words. Don't want it to be appearing every 5 minutes in the stream or whatever. I don't mind, you know, the odd occasion here and there, but not literally every 2 minutes. Quite a nice port, Marseille. Big port. Right, I think we're ready to go again. Yep. Okay, lol, sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it, you might not have seen the video that I put up, but it's just because of the fact that it was getting repetitive, things like that, that's all. Not for the purposes that I don't want to hear it completely, you know, it's not that at all, it's just that I want to try and, you know, make the streams a bit more professional. I don't want to be having to, you know, tell people to stop, you know, repeating stuff, basically. That's what I'm getting at. I subbed. Well, thank you for subbing, Dom. Thank you for tuning into the channel, and I hope you do enjoy my content going forward. I just fully stopped with the bold comments because someone might see it and get offended. Yeah, it's one of those. Some people really won't care. Some people will. It's one of those where I don't feel it sets a good precedent for the channel, and that's the reason why I put that out. Just to basically get people's attention and say, look, it's not really okay, you know. I did get a lot of stick from the Terrence about it, don't get me wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, you know, at the end of the day, my channel, I get to choose what I want to see and what I don't want to see, you know, at the end of the day. So, one thing I've noticed while I've been playing this recently in Pro Mods is the amount of new viewpoints that have been included now. There's quite a few located in various ports. Yeah, they've been adding them in Pro Mods, just so, you know, get a feel for the place. And I quite enjoy the viewpoints because it just adds something different to the game. You know, you'll be able to see a bit more of the area where you might not necessarily be able to drive, and it just adds something to the game rather than just driving everywhere. I'm eating these Haribo cherries and they look awfully suspicious. Putting these in my mouth even worse. Wow. Pontefract Yorkshire sweet to turn. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay being bald. My dad's bald. Mine too. Oof. Yeah, my dad's going bald as well, so you're not alone there. Terrence has sent me here. I see. Well, I'll have to thank you, Terrence, for that. He did say he was going to try and attract more people to my streams. Just because of the fact that he does want to see my channel do well. You know? And I think it's also because the fact is I've given him a steering wheel. That's also why I think he's doing it. To act as a bit of a thank you, I guess. So, but the more people that come into the streams and the more people subscribe, the merrier. We do have quite an active stream schedule next week, so Tuesday I'm away, going to Birmingham again for the Eurobus Expo, and then Thursday I'm going out today as well, so they're the only 2 days next week I won't be streaming. that I will be. Driving beyond the XXXXs in the new version is quite good. Sometimes you can get quite far before reaching the edge of the game. I've not done it yet. Not something I intend to do, really, because I just think, well, there's not really much down there normally. But I can see why people do it, because, you know, it adds something into the game. But I don't think it's something I would do. If I was off stream, you know, I had a bit of time to myself and I could explore and do that, then I probably would, but I wouldn't do it in a stream. It had much, to be honest. Now let's go on to the A55 towards Nice. Ah, the Birmingham Veg Fest, lol. I don't think I've seen you at any convoys in GC. No, I'm not one for convoy events, really. I did them quite a bit with Phoenix during COVID, lockdowns and stuff, because it was a way to socialise with people. But for me, it's not really my thing. I quite like logging jobs, don't get me wrong, but convoys aren't really my thing, really. I might attend the odd one here and there when I've got time. But not really my cup of tea, really, so to speak. Ah, hello Ace, welcome to the stream. See, where are you heading to? I've not driven with you in a while, I still have some Halloween jobs to complete. I'm going to Metz, France. Forgotten then where I was going. Ah, you was in Phoenix, I used to be in Viva. Ah. How come you left Viva, done? They treated me like shit at Viva. Ah, I see. Very well. Any bold drivers yet? Not as of yet, but I imagine we'll probably come across some. I completed all mine yesterday. I was going to, and then obviously because of my PC having a moment and didn't want to boot, I wasn't able to. So glad that I was doing the Euro Truck stream today. I think Terence used to be in Aviva. Yeah, Terence used to be in Aviva, and I was in Aviva for a bit as well. Or I moved over to Phoenix. I got pulled into a HR meeting and was accused of logging false jobs. Same happened to Thomas HD when he was in Viva. They accused you of everything they could think of, so I left. Ah, see. Yeah, that's a pretty bad thing to accuse somebody of, really. What made them think you were doing false jobs though, Doug? Do you know why they thought you were doing that? I find it very difficult to believe that they could accuse somebody of that without evidence. As all staff used to treat me like shit because I stood up for myself when I was accused. Ah, fair enough. And then you got booted, I'm guessing. I had a China mod installed. Ah, right. I see. I was making drops in China. Ah, so that's why you got booted then, because basically they didn't recognise the jobs that you were doing, basically. Ah, hello, Quirk, welcome to the stream. Don't think I've seen Quirt in any of my streams before. Don't think I have. Unless he's been in and not said anything. What do you think of the G920? G920 is quite a good wheel. That is the wheel I was using up to about a month ago, something like that, 3 weeks ago, whenever it was. I've now got the G923, so if you are looking at G920, it is definitely a good wheel to have, but you'll find it, I wouldn't say it's impossible to find it brand new now. You can still buy them brand new, but you can pick them up used for quite a good deal on likes of eBay. You are looking at buying one. Now it's the first time watching you. Welcome to the channel, Quirt. Yeah, I imagine you've probably been redirected here by Terence, I'm guessing. No, they did recognise it was an option to log jobs in China. I didn't get banned or kicked. I left, all I got was a warning. Oh, right. That's interesting to know then. So basically, they accused you of logging jobs, but they had logging jobs that weren't actually done, should I say, but I had no evidence to prove you actually did. I find that so hard to believe. That's ridiculous. But then again, it doesn't surprise me with Viva. They've really gone downhill in terms of like, you know, they used to be alright, and then they went to, I don't know, shit, probably about 2 years ago, and then since then, well, they've become a less active VTC. As Terence has pointed out in his streams, probably find now only about 20% of people actually do work for Viva. The rest of them are all just constantly offline. So whether that means they no longer want to be part of them, or whether they no longer play the game or something, who knows, but it's quite a staggering number. Don't play now with Viva, or do jobs for Viva, should I say. Did 5 kilometers yesterday on ETS2, it was cool. Another browser I'd recommend is Brave. Lets you know how much bandwidth you've saved, etc. Yeah, I have heard of Brave. That's quite a good browser, I've been told as well. Other people. Terence told me about your channel, and Jesus, Discord, he said to watch you. Just call me Quirt, no worries. I'll be rocking the man too, beast. Since he's changed his eye to a 1. Yeah. What's this about? Jack B was... Ooh, right, okay. He was the one that you basically had a chat with, and he was the one that basically told you that he didn't believe you and that, what have you. There was a Viva convoy yesterday I went past. Terence told me about his experience with Viva 2, didn't sound pleasant. No, it wasn't. Because Viva Netherlands used to partner with Global Cargo after Global Cargo became its own VTC, they went downhill. Yeah, that's it, basically. Have you had any bots yet? Not yet on this stream, no. No doubt that will probably happen at some point. Probably get a bot or two in, you never know. Nice to see the chat's reasonably busy now anyway, which is good to see. I do have a goal of 225 subscribers at the end of the month. It was going to be 250, but I lowered it earlier this month because it probably wasn't realistic. It would be being, how can I put it, wishing the channel to go quicker. So you guys can help me reach the goal of 225 by tomorrow. That will be very appreciated, guys. Well, I need to slow down for the toll booth. Do you have any bots, rare or not at all? To be honest, I can do 2 or 3 streams or something like that where I don't get any bots, and then I'll do a few streams where I'll get bots in every single one. So it's Yeah, I wouldn't say they're rare, but I do get them quite frequently. So, one of them really, it's just YouTube needs to crack down on it, and they're not, you know, something Google really should be good at doing. Was Jack B there when you was there? I don't actually know, to be honest. I don't actually know. He might have been, but to be honest, I didn't really pay too much attention into who was the management of Evo and who dealt with what. All I was interested in really is attending convoys, you know, logging jobs, and that was about it. I didn't really pay attention to who was there and who was running it all and what have you. So, Evo sounds like Windows Vista. I never used it before, but everyone was saying it was bad. Yeah, Windows Vista was terrible. You don't want to be using Windows Vista. Jack the rip-off. Lots of annoying, yes they are. Laughing my arse off, Aiden was friendly until I said I'm leaving. Dick. Steve, you're using the 4.2 configurator for the man. No, I'm using the full length one. 8x4. I think it's 8x4. Biggest variant anyway. Nice room at the back on the light. It's cool shining at the back when you're changing mics. To be honest, I have got a boom arm with a mic on, but I still need to sort it out and try and figure out why it's not picking the voice properly. Because even when the mic's right next to me, people still can't hear me. So I don't know what's going on with that. Still trying to figure out what's causing the issue. I am contemplating buying another microphone, to be honest. But that'll probably be at some point before the end of the year. I'll just use this one for now. Quite annoying sometimes, they keep spamming and they're quite hyper lol. Not commenting about that. Can you show your mic? I might know. I would do, but it's a bit awkward right now. The Blue Yeti Nano. Yeah, microphone. I can tell you. I'm the most annoying kid in the world. Well. How do you have so much cash in ETS2? It's because this profile that I'm using now as my main profile was the old Phoenix ETS profile, so that's the reason why I've got so much money basically. I'm a sub to you, SimSteve. Thank you, Quirt. It's very much appreciated. Or appreciated, should I say. Can't speak today. I think whenever I tune into Territory streams, whenever I stream afterwards, or maybe for a few days or something, I can't speak properly. I don't know what it is. Long jibs give me most money. Yes, well that's very true. Obviously, the longer distance they are, the more money you tend to make. Generally speaking, anyway. 410 kilometers to go on this job. Really need a shave. I'll probably have to have one later on. It's starting to get long again now. Should start getting a bit busy, and now we're heading a bit further north. Give him space. Not sure where he's if he's going to be moving to the silver lane or not. Didn't really need to give him space after all. And we're going to have a kebab tonight for tea. Kebabs are lovely. I haven't had a kebab for a long time. I think it's probably been about 12 months since I last had a kebab. Not something I tend to have very often. Looking forward to it. What's going to be in it? Is it just going to be Dynamite, or are you going to have other stuff in there as well? And are you making it yourself, or buying it from a takeaway or something? Kebabs are long and juicy, just the way I like it. Aye. Sus. It is a bit sus, that, I'm not going to lie. At the end of this job, I'm going to share the stream around a couple of places, just to try and get a bit more attention. Don't forget, guys, down below you'll find links to my social media channels on my Discord channel. If you do want to follow me on any of those, feel free to do so. Dirty sod eternity. I get it from the takeaway. I usually have kebab in pita bread with chips, kebab sauce and onions in it. Yes, my mum doesn't let me go to fast food, it's bad. Yeah. Never healthy, but as Terence says in his streams, healthy food doesn't taste very nice and unhealthy food tastes the best. He's not wrong. But it's all about moderation. Having foods in moderation is the key. Alive for fuel at the moment. Go a bit longer yet. Yeah, man. But I work for the food I put in my body, so that I go to the gym 3 times a week. Yeah. It all depends on what people do. You know, if you're one of these people that has takeaways quite often, but you don't burn it off, then you're going to know it's going to cause you a problem. But if you have takeaways quite a bit, but you eat healthily as well, and go to gym, it doesn't tend to cause so many problems. So it's all about what works best for people. I do quite a lot of walking, so I don't need to go to the gym because I lead quite an active lifestyle anyway. But some people, you know, he may just not sit in an office all day and doesn't do anything. Drive to and from work, you know, going to a gym's a good idea. I did go to the gym for a little while a few years ago, but I stopped going because I just couldn't fit it in my schedule around work and stuff. So I ended up stopped going because I just couldn't fit it in. Terence says takeaways a lot and he sits on the computer all day. Well, he does, you're not wrong there, Ethan. Same here. I do push-ups, that's all I do at home, lol. Yeah. Well, I must admit, if I was Terence, I would genuinely be concerned for my health because, you know, he's got the heart problems, which obviously limits on the exercise he can do anyway. If he pushes himself too much, you know, it could cause, obviously, issues. But the fact is, he does very little exercise other than that. And, you know, the fact that he's the age he is and he's got heart problems, it doesn't bode well for him. No, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to be in this position. No, it's bloody awful. I just play a lot, that's how I stay healthy. Yeah. I play in the jungle gym and outside. Far to go now. 252 kilometres. Still reasonably quiet. It should get busier as you head a bit further north, but I think Betts is part of the base game, if I remember correctly. I'm sure it is. All blurs into one now. Now I've got all the DLCs, trying to remember which is which. I play a lot, that's how I stay healthy, wink wink, joke. I can't go on it today because it's been raining, yeah. I think my job keeps me active while I'm on the till. Actually stood up for 4 hours, yeah. That always helps. Well, just to keep you guys in the loop about my new job starting in November, I've had the contract through over the weekend, so I'll be filling that in probably tomorrow morning, sending it back because, well, it tends to be late on Friday afternoon, but they're not going to see it until Monday anyway, so I'll be spending some time tomorrow morning filling that in and sending it off, and making preparations to start that new job on the 14th of November. So my stream schedule might be a bit haywire for the next, well, from that point onwards for a little bit, because I need to figure out my commuting time even, and how that's going to go, and you know, what time I get home after work and stuff like that. So might go a bit haywire for a little bit, but it should settle down again probably a few weeks later, something like that. All depends on the trains and stuff. Since he's forgotten what Andy does for a living. Yeah, he works at Primark in Piccadilly. Cool, good luck with your new job. Thank you, Reef. Getting ever increasingly closer now. It's 2 weeks to go. Or 2 weeks on Monday, anyway. And good luck, Stevie. Stevie, wow. I can't believe it's so quiet around here. Like there's somebody heading towards me. I worked a night shift yesterday. I'm a low-end cook in a restaurant. I cook a bit, but do washing up and table service a lot. I love rude customers. If only there was no such thing as getting the sack. Yeah, that's true. You've always got to be careful in hospitality and retail. Locomotive. I do one of those after. Get time. Hence the reason why I debate about going multiplayer on here. Stevie Wonder. Aye. Stevie Wonder makes some good music. You have 218 subs, you need to update the October goal. Yeah, it doesn't auto-update. I was going to do it earlier, and then before I started the stream, and then I just forgot. I need to find one that auto-updates, because it's a bit of a pain me having to update it manually. I need to find one online somewhere, but I've not had any luck so far finding one that auto-updates. And that automated thing that comes up when somebody subscribed doesn't seem to work either, which is annoying. I need to look into those two elements, try and work out why why I can't get them to work properly. Good, I'll find something. Might spend some time tomorrow after I've filled in my contract doing that, or later on tonight if I get the chance. Depends on how long the F1 goes on for. We're watching the football after this stream. Then we have my tea, so 8 o'clock with the F1, so depends on what time that finishes. If it finishes about 9:30, 10 o'clock, I might get a chance to have a look at it later. When they say they don't like the food and start shouting at me, I say if you have a problem, take it up with the manager or politely leave everyone's meal by shouting. Good customer service, that. Yeah, well that's the correct thing to say. The correct thing to say would be is to speak to, you know, if they've got an issue with it, to speak to the restaurant manager or whoever the shift manager is. Or the kitchen manager, whatever. You know, that's the thing you should be saying. Perfectly correct by saying that. Yeah, they shouldn't be freaking shouting across the restaurant or whatever. Not good service from customers that at all. You know, if you've got a problem with it, you should just put a kind word into somebody's ear. No, I wouldn't spout off saying the restaurant's shit or whatever they say. No, it's not the way to do it. Do you have two G920s? No, I've got a G920 which will be going to Terence Quirt in the next few weeks at some point. Wait for him to confirm a date when he wants it. And then I've upgraded to G923. Just because I know he wants a wheel, so I actually got gifted this from my brother as a belated birthday present. So, yeah, that's the reason why I've now got a G923. Otherwise, I still would have been using the G920. So, Terence is going to have a nice wheel next few weeks. No doubt I'll have to show him how to use it and how to install all the software to go with it, what have you, because he's absolutely useless with tech. So, yeah, so that'll be a job that I'll be doing for him at some point in the next few weeks. Some point in November it will be, not sure when yet. I'm hoping it'll be before I start my new job, but can't say for definite. Whenever he's got the money together to pay me for it, basically. So, because we agreed that he wanted to pay, he didn't want to take it off me free of charge, which is reasonable. Hello, Sharon is Kerry, welcome to the stream. You guys attending the ATS Halloween convoy? I don't plan to, probably because I'm going to be busy with other stuff. But Terence may do, I don't know. Still got 3 more Halloween jobs to complete. Yeah. I've only got a couple, I think, after this one. I got trained how to deal with customers that are rude. It's not my choice to get them new food, it's my problem if there is hair flies in their food, otherwise there is an issue and they shouldn't order the food they don't like. Yeah. Makes sense. ATS Halloween convoy, I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not a big person. Convoys, say I was during the pandemic when we had all the lockdowns and stuff, because it was a good way to socialise with people. But now, it's not something I'm that interested in. I might attend the odd one here and there every now and again, but it's going to be very rare. Very rare. It's just not my thing. You know, I'm one of these people that would rather sit down and log jobs, personally, rather than from driving from point A to point B and not logging anything. It's not my thing. Jesus here from Discord. Jesus is here. I've done all mine, yes. I'll have all mine done today as well. Well, you won't get hair if Steve goes, lol. Really, Andy? Oh my god. Right, let's drop our load off at PO Sped. Trinity's on the nearby. Somewhere. Not sure where. No, he's in PO Sped. Yep. Got away with that. Sort of mounted the curb ever so slightly, but get away with it.
Steve.
Hello.
Guys, there is a party in Leeds. What the fuck?
Ah, see, Eternity's got an MEN, the same paint job as mine, but he's got the chrome bumper on the bottom. Well, a thicker chrome bumper on the bottom, should I say. Right, let me have a look at the comments. So, a man at the bar ordered a fresh orange, and I was taking orders at the same time, and I said 2 minutes, sorry for the wait, and he said hurry up, and I felt like saying wait your turn. Patio Zoo was huge. Yeah, that wouldn't go down well. You have your own Discord group, Steve. Yeah, if you go into the description of this stream, Quirt, you'll find a link to it down below. Jesus Lightyear, annoying kid. He's got quite a few aliases, Ethan. I need to fix ETS too. My truck is having trouble accelerating. Sounds like you've got a problem with your truck. Right.
Salut.
Right, let's have a look, shall we? So, have some Halloween jobs. So,
Salut, salut.
I'm going to log on and join you. Where are you? We're in Mets. Right, so I'm going to have a look to see if I can find a external. Here, it's a Halloween job. Hopefully all being well I can. Where Eternity wants to go. I don't know if he's got all the DLCs or not. It's a job to Luxembourg from here. And is it with a map DLC, as I don't have any DLCs? No, it's part of the external contract, so you won't need any DLCs for this. I think Metz is part of the base game, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it is. Luxembourg, Strasbourg, Liège, they're all the base game. Lille, that's base game. Zurich, that's base game. Le Mans, that's not base game. Bonifacio, that's certainly not base game. Nor's Parma. Quite a lot for me. Barcelona. Olbia, that's not base game. Albacete, PST and Vigo, none of them are base game. Okay, I'm logging on, wait for me. Right, I'll have to ask Eternity where he wants to go. Because, well... Can you do a base game delivery? Yeah, I can do base game delivery. Just want to see where Eternity's going to go, because I don't know what he's got. He might have the same as me, but... I know generally speaking, I think they do have several to the same place at any one time. Anywhere really, I've got all DLC. Well, Dumb hasn't, so we're going to have to do a base game one, basically. Okay. Be a bit busier in the base game anyway. Okay, so I'll pick a job now. Could go to Liège. Go to Liège. Should be quite good. Right. I'll go and pick my job up around the corner. Might as well. So. And then. Be okay. I think I'll unplug the headphones when I get to the pickup point. Should be able to use them now wirelessly. So. Charging for a good over an hour and a half, so should be fine to the end of the stream. A nice paint job on the Volvo. That's a really nice paint job on the Volvo. Quite like that. Australian one. Be from Australia, that guy. Looks like he's got a picture of the Sydney Harbour House. Launching TMP right now. What server you on? We're on Simulation 1. How do you have your player near you on the right bottom corner? I have it on the left middle. You can move it round your screen. So basically, if you hit tab, right click on your mouse, you can move it around the screen. So I've got it over there because, well, for me it's just easier. Saves having it somewhere else on the screen. That's the only part of the screen where I don't really have anything. So makes it easier to put it over there.
Oh, coglione!
Choupapi, mon agneau.
Ciuppati. Ora ti sento, vecchio, ti giuro.
Quick travelling to Metz. No worries. Meanwhile, I'm going to double check. So I've done 12 of the 13 according to this. So I only need this last one, and then I would have completed all 13. Then I'll be able to pick up the rewards. Meanwhile, whilst I am here, I will unplug my headset wire, and I'm going to well, log these jobs that I have completed. Okay, so as of that last job, that puts me on 77% income on the progress tracker and 84% distance on the progress tracker for global before I rank up to be a national driver. So I expect that will probably be done soon. Metz isn't base map. Ooh, I thought it was. Oh, it is. I found it. Ah, I was going to say, because it's right next to the border with like Germany and Switzerland. So I was thinking, I'm sure it's base map. I know the majority of France isn't. Some of it is. God, he's lagging everywhere. What company are you at? We're at... Where are we? Oh, Euro Goodies. Ah, I didn't put the edge screen back up. Right. Well, we're now up to 6 likes on the stream. Thank you guys who have liked so far. If any more of you are enjoying this content and want to see more from me, why not consider subscribing to the channel? If you do, make sure you hit that notification bell as well, so you know when I go live for any future videos and live streams. If you are enjoying this content from me, hit that like button and show your appreciation for the stream as well. What do you get for completing all the Halloween jobs? I'll show you now what it says. So, you will get well, when the community goal of achieving 666,000 deliveries for Halloween treats, which has already been exceeded, from any city is met, if the players also achieve their personal goal, then they will receive a scary but happy pumpkin head hanging toy as a Steam inventory item for their cabin. So all you get is a hanging toy of a pumpkin. To be honest, they could have done something a bit better, but to be honest, considering it's free, you can't really complain. So now it is. Sentiment from SCS is there. You know, it is a free reward after all, so you can't really complain. I know you like your Steam player thing, but will you stop playing with it, lol? My Stream Deck, you mean? I love my Stream Deck. Handy little tool. Very handy little tool. No, that sucks. Nearly there. I forgot about it, lol. "5 hours layover." Oh dear. We're up to 7 likes now, so thank you to whoever's hit that like button. Better than that thing Terrence has. I don't even know what Terrence has got. I don't actually have a clue. I know he's not got a Stream Deck. And 64 of you guys have tuned in so far. Ah. Hello, Ben. Got a global cargo guy on the nearby. Yeah, do you know what he's got, Andy? I don't have a clue what he's got. The Halloween community goal's been completed. Yeah, it's been completed for a few days now. Just a global cargo thing when he's ended the stream, but he doesn't have music. Ah, I see. Right, yes. Well, he's downloaded that from the global cargo website, but to be honest, I could use that myself, but it would only work in ETS2 streams or ATS streams. I couldn't use it in anything else because it wouldn't be relevant. So it's like, what's the point? I might as well just use my own. Just use global cargo delivery as and when I need to. But I've got music on mine, as everyone knows. Yeah, them screens stink. Well, I wouldn't go that far. They are quite good. After all, you don't have to pay for them, and he didn't have to make them himself, so... He doesn't use them on any of the streams, though, so it's like, well... But then again, he doesn't stream anything else. So... all he does is ETS2. Boring. So... where's Dumb? I thought he would have been here by now. I don't even know what his name is, actually, thinking about it. Nice truck, Ant. When we going? Don't know. I didn't know you were here. Go now. That's the case. Ah, so that's you, is it, Dumb? Fair enough. Didn't know it was you. I presumed it was somebody else. Your mic sometimes makes you quieter. Yeah, it does a bit. It's, I think it's because it gets a bit of interference off my computer or something. Not sure why. So I do need to sort out something long term for a microphone, but Well done. That was bold driving. Definitely hit that sign, there's no question about that. Oh dear. Pumpkin craving Ethan lol. Huh? No, no. Where are we going? I've gone the wrong frigging way, for fuck's sake. Turn round and round about. Further up. Like, we'll go the long way round to Liège. Oh dear. I didn't realise we were going round and round about. Genuinely didn't realise. Never mind. Tomorrow after school. To be honest, I don't mind going the long way anyway. Like the scenic route. Back on ourselves. Again, lol.
Stay.
Oh, you know me, I like going the wrong way. It's actually going to take us back on ourselves as well. I wonder if there's another way to route it. Probably isn't, because you're headed southbound. Yeah, I do know about it again. Yeah, it's taking us down to the next junction to turn back on ourselves. What the hell? We're doing routing it like a different way, really. I like going the wrong way, it's fun. No, I don't like it when you have to turn up at the next junction, turn off and head back on the road that you're going on again, but in the opposite direction. Makes no sense. Not as if I can turn around here either, because it's not possible. Bar isn't on the road. Here we are, a toll booth that we wouldn't have probably had to pay for if I didn't go the wrong way. Never mind. I very rarely go the route that it plans. I always look at the map and see if there's a route I haven't covered. Yeah, I need to start doing that more. I'm adding Halloween accessories to the Pinot Volvo. I might have a look at the route in a minute. See if I can go a different way. I don't know if you can or not. I know there's a road coming up there, but I don't think there's a junction there. I'll just take the slip road. Come back on again. I think the slip road's required, so not the end of the world. Ah dear. That's a make and break there. Oh dear, somebody's just bashed all the keys on the keyboard. Welcome to the stream, Ambrosine Lombard. So yeah, bit of keyboard bashing going on there. We've got to go back through the toll booth that we just been through. Oh dear. Bad driving, yeah. Well, I do like to go the wrong way. What the hell happened there? Strange. whilst it made the job longer, it didn't make it that much longer, so not really a problem. Come on, Barry, out. Nope. Oh dear. How much fuel have I got left? Don't actually know. Can't tell. Probably got about 400 or 500 kilometers to go, maybe, in the tank, maybe. Definitely gonna need fuel at some point. Come on. Oh yeah, we can only do 90, can't we? Of course. Can't go any quicker. Anyone up for pitches later? No. DL. Said this is gone for it. Jesus. Hang on a minute. How is Eternity going more than 90? That's what I want to know. How? How is he only doing 90? Gone more than 90? Makes no sense. Hey up. Where are we going? I'm going to use the roundabout. Straight up the roundabout. Oh dear. This is where we should have gone in the first place. He's got an external contract, so how is he managing to go more than copy the job? Ah, it's possible, yeah. But I don't know whether that would actually add to his total or not. I think he would have been limited as well, but I don't know. Either way, he's got away anyway. PMSL. Yeah. Did you actually copy the job, Eternity? Or have you somehow managed to avoid the speed restriction rule? There ain't worlds of trucks. Yeah, that would make sense. But it's a bit naughty. Won't, I don't think. No, I don't think it will either. I presume he's not realised. Bro, wow. Failed. Copy the job. If it doesn't work, I'd be fuming. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to. I don't think it's going to, you know. Soon find out. Not far to go now. I'll give this petrol station a miss. Well, the next one. Eternity, why are you saying piss at myself laughing? This is what PMSL means. Eternity is going to be mad. I think you might be right, Ethan. I think you might be right about that one. I don't think it's going to log. Officially, anyway. costed £2,495 to fill up. Ouch. That's a lot. Jesus. Somebody's not happy. Uh-oh. Still had an instant with somebody. Oh, might have had an instant with Eternity. Well, I have a Brett Light. Be right back, no worries, Quirt. Okay, it's just hit 3 PM, so I'll be streaming for another hour. Been a good one today, guys. I'll stay in this lane because I know we were going to be turning left at the top of the road. God's sake, Brett, sort it out. Ah, there we go. Right, hit 90 kilometers an hour again now. I got smashed into twice. Oh dear. Is that by Dawn by any chance, or was it by somebody else? Have you both raced off, or have you both had to F7 or something? If anybody wants another dose of ETS2, then straight after this stream, a certain other streamer will be streaming from 4 till 7 tonight. Aye, goes by the name of Mr. Price. Mr. Dunn. Oh, right. I tipped over. Oh dear. Are you still mobile there, Eternity, or you have to F7? He's tipped over and I'm still on the go. Ah. Tipped over. Yeah, I just seen your comments on TMP chat. So this is where he's tipped over. You might want to F7. Ah, he has. Right. .73 kilometers to go. Use a high beam for this section. The petrol station's on the other side of the road. I would have considered filling up, but I'm not going to. We'll leave it a bit longer. Any bots? Not as of yet, Quirt. Been a quiet one so far. Good indeed. I'll catch up, no worries, done. At location. No worries. I won't be long. I crashed into a sign, oh dear. Is this a Halloween job? It sure is. Old driving from Ethan 2013. Well, we could all say it probably is. Although, because we haven't seen it, we don't know for definite. It most likely will be. Ah, so job ends at Triet. Why would a tree logging company want Halloween treats? I don't know. Maybe they're having a Halloween party. I want a truckload of sweets. That's not a great place to park. Oh no, he's pulling out. Fair enough. Like Mothman. I thought he was parked there. I tipped over again. Oh dear. Well, I don't do it twice in a stream. Not unless somebody hits me. So, at least I can say I'm not that bad. I was too close to it. Lock this one up. I'll do it on the outside view. Yes.
I even love the job. What's that?
What was that? Right. Didn't log the job, not a happy man. Lol, that's what you get for cheating. I agree. I totally agree. Why did SimSteve's name for YouTube come from? Or I presume you mean where? Well, Sim, obviously simulation, so short for simulation. Steve is obviously short for Steven. So that's where it come from, basically. No other reason. Right, we'll wait for Dom to appear. Not sure how long he's going to be. Meanwhile, I'll log this other job and download the DLC content while I'm waiting as well. Now puts me up onto 84% distance, 77% income, 77.9 income. I just got hit. He wasn't in his lane fully. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Meanwhile, I'll log into World of Trucks. Done while I'm waiting. always forget what my World's Trucks password is. There we go. Okay, so happy Halloween delivery event. I'm guessing like... So is your name Simulation Steve? Well, no. Not officially. Log into Steam. I'm guessing like if Ethan came from a certain film, well, yeah, that would make sense. Toy Story. Toy Story 4. Have you seen all the other Toy Stories, Ethan? Or is it just Toy Story 4? Weird thing is that Esteban is actually a type of bus seat Lowlands in Esteban Civic. Yeah, it is. And it's also Stephen in French, technically, as well. That's why under Discord, my name's Esteban Baldicon in Terrence's server. That one's now rewarded. Same for the ATS one. And that's been rewarded to me now as well. So, those are good to go. 3 and 4. If you haven't seen the first 2, I will head off, giving up on the game. Ugh. No worries, Eternity. Thank you for tuning in. Well, now back in. So, that was good timing. No, didn't. No. Ah, yeah, it is. So, Esteban Baldicon. The reason why it's Baldicon is, well, to take the piss out of me with Bald from Terrence's point of view, and it's also the name of a F1 driver, Esteban Ocon. Right. I think, because Eternity is no longer with us, in game, I don't have to do any more Halloween jobs, so I might as well move on to something else. Question is though, is what? I'll take a job from here. Reasonably long job would be okay. Got enough time. Go there. I think we'll take a job to Zurich. That'll be good. Empty pallets. So because he's cheated and got caught, he's thrown his toys out the pram lol. Well, I don't know. Don't know. You have a girlfriend, Esteban Baldicon? No, I'm single. No, but he's looking for a boyfriend. Really, Andy? Really? Go to Brest. Why do you want? Alright, then I'll go to Brest instead. Very well. That was in here. Go to Brest then. Right, then we'll go to Brest. It's quite a good job, actually, to be fair. No, that's somewhere else. Where's Ben? Here's about. I'm still here still. By the way, I arrived. Well, I've just picked up another job to go to Brest. It's not in here, so if you want to copy that, then you can do. Or you can follow me to see it. He is following me, so. Yep, now I need a petrol station. You said Brest, bruh, that is it pissing myself laughing. Well, certainly an interesting place, for sure. Definitely need to find a petrol station, like ASAP. Quite sure how long this journey to Brest will take. I might take it on a route that I've not been on. So I dare say there probably will be some parts of France that I've not driven on yet. I'm gonna have a look at the map when I get to the pick-up points. See if I can reroute it. Some roads that I've not been on before, if at all possible. Like the audio bit rates having bit for some reason. Not sure why. Okay. I was in Brest earlier, but I took a job to Paris. Can I be a moderator? I don't really need any moderators, to be honest. Got 3, so. Okay. Job to Brest. Take a blue trailer. Yep. Yeah, I don't need any more moderators at the moment. The channel's nowhere near big enough to have, well, really, as many moderators as I have, but it's only because, you know, if other people aren't available. You don't have the DLC, damn. Damn it. I'll just follow you. Right, okay. Well, you'll only be able to follow me up to a certain point. Lol, Harry Maguire starting, God save us, oh God. Well, that doesn't fill me with any confidence. Right, actually, before I do, I was going to check the route, wasn't I? So, let's go into the map and have a look. Here on a motorway. That road's required. So we'll do that. All this is required. Oh wow. Even though I have been here on the other profile, the whole lot of this is all required, so I'll just follow that route. Meanwhile, where's the nearest petrol station? I know there's one there. Ah, there's one there. I'll pull in there. Okay. Alright, let's go. Whenever Harry Maguire starts a game for United, it usually means they will lose. So, bloody well hope that isn't the case. Who's beeping then? If this guy in front of me is an Inter Milan fan. Might be. Never know. You see, there's plenty of roads there I would reroute as they will all be required. Never mind, I'm going to log off. No worries, done. Thank you for joining me for a job. Thank you for joining in the stream if you are leaving. Too slow, it turns like a fridge. Laptop's getting very warm. Yeah, that might be a time to turn it off then, if that's the case. This will probably be the final job, I suspect. It's almost 1,000 kilometres, so. Arsenal 4, Notts Forest 0. Party scored a goal. Yes. That helps me, because I should have an auto sub. I should. I hope I do anyway. Then again, I might not, because I don't know how it works properly, the auto sub rule. We'll see. Football's so boring. I've got MSI Dragon Sensor, and that tells me how fast the fan is going and also CPU temperature amongst other things. Yeah, I've got something similar like that for my computer. Well, I've actually got two pieces of software. I can run it through NVIDIA's own software. And I've got Hardware Info 64 as well. So, an eye on stuff. Somebody there had 69 ping, I think it was. May have been. No, it was Terence. That's a bloody petrol station. Got vision to going past it. I haven't gone past it yet. For that, no. What are your PC specs, Esteban Baldacon? Well, I've got an Intel i5 9th generation 9600K, so that's overclocked to 5 GHz. Got a Aorus Z390 motherboard's a motherboard, 16 GB of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super. Got a 250 GB NVMe solid state drive for a boot drive, 1 TB hard drive for game storage, and I've also got a 500 GB game storage drive just purposely for Steam. So, 750 watt power supply, 750. All sat inside a fractal design Meshify C case. Well, obviously the Dragon Sensor comes with the laptop. Yeah, nice PC. SimSteve, are you moderating on Terence Price's channel? I'm not on his YouTube channel, but I am on Discord. Because Terence operates a policy where he can't allow for a moderator to be on moderating YouTube and Discord. So yeah, basically he'll have people doing Discord and he'll have people doing YouTube, basically. That's the answer. So. Complete with Disco Light back end, lol. Aye. Go past this petrol station. That'd be a good idea. Beep fest. Strange Terence rules. Yeah, I don't fully understand and agree with it myself. You know, at the end of the day, if you want somebody to be a moderator in Discord, surely you would trust them to do it in YouTube. Well, I don't know whether it's because he wants to give more people more roles, but I don't get it myself. Personally, if I was going to have a moderator in YouTube, when I grow, I'd also have him as a Discord moderator as well. But the minute, it's just me and Terence who moderate the Discord. But obviously Terence also moderates the channel as well. There's a strange sometimes. Hi, Mark, I had to restart because of a Windows update. No worries. Thank you for tuning back in. Well, so far today I've had 99 views on this stream. So a big thank you for everyone who has tuned in. Some of those views will obviously be duplicated, so that will probably go down a little bit, but that's alright now. 8 of you have liked the stream. Rain. Remember guys, for those of you who haven't seen any of my content before, if you do want to see more, why not consider subscribing to the channel? If you do, make sure you hit that notification bell as well, you'll be notified when I go live. For any of you guys who may be struggling or don't get notified when I go live, if you click the notification bell, turn notifications off and then turn them back on again, you should hopefully be able to get notified when I go live. I believe that is a workaround at the moment. If any of you guys are not getting notified, do enjoy the stream as well, hit that like button for this stream. I was using the slow lane. Interesting. He gets annoyed when we talk about kids programs on stream, but basically that's what YouTube is there for, is to watch and reminisce on old programs you used to watch. Well, this is it. You know, at the end of the day, I've got no issue with what Ethan talks about, because at the end of the day, he's still only a kid. You know, he's not going to know, well, how can I put it? I know some people say, oh yeah, but he shouldn't be talking about stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he's a kid. So, going to put stuff in there that Terence isn't going to approve of, I don't care. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, it's still conversation, it's still engagement. So, you know, in my opinion, it's still engagement on the channel regardless of what it says. When are you ending the stream? It'll be at 4 PM in the UK, so UK time, so it's about 33 minutes from now, roughly. It'll be around that time. It might not be exactly that time, but it'll be around that time. Terence hates kids programs. Yeah, he does. Terence gets angry and he turns red. Wow, rain's really lashing down. Okay, no worries. Well, we got to go anyway, 700 kilometres. Bring it back up now for the trip. We'll be able to do 110 most places on this job, so mostly motorway mileage. I'm in the UK, so I know till how many minutes. Well, I wasn't sure. You never know. Say, I am getting some people coming from abroad now into my streams, so it's always worth letting people know, just in case they're from abroad. I mean, I'm lucky in that I'm old enough to remember most of the Saturday morning children's shows on the BBC and ITV, and also the Broom Cupboard in between programmes on CBBC. Yeah. children's television now, it's gone rubbish. It really has. You know, you don't have anything like what you're referring to nowadays at all. No, it's really has gone rubbish. It's all animated stuff now, mostly. There's not really many productions now that they make that are actually, you know, have segments, show segments. Nothing like that now. I used to like Dick and Dom. I used to like watching that in the morning. But there's nothing like that now. They probably wouldn't get away with what they used to do now anyway, because of some people would probably say it's not politically correct. It's woke and stuff like that, you know. So there's still kids shows on the BBC. Oh, I know. There's still got kids shows on the BBC, but nothing like what Andy's describing there. My day, it was Stuart Grange Hill, Blue Peter, and such like. Yeah. Yeah. You had Biker Grove, didn't you, as well? I like the BBC, and I'm not talking about the broadcasting company. For God's sake, eternity. Oh my God, really? Oh dear. Oh God, that's ridiculous. 592 kilometres to go. Oh Jesus Christ. I wasn't actually a Biker Grove person, to be honest. You know me, lol, I know. Yeah, Biker Grove wasn't for everyone. Neither was Grange Hill, really. I didn't watch them, didn't like them two programmes at all. I watched Blue Peter quite a bit. Does anyone remember the time when they changed the name from Blue Peter to Green Peter and everyone went ballistic? Then they had to change it back. Gotta slow down for that then. I used to watch DJ Pat Sharp when he was on CITV with his Mullet and Funhouse. Yeah, don't think I ever watched that. Didn't tend to watch a lot on CITV at all. It was all BBC for me when I was young. Who that is? Highway Tractor. By the way, guys, for anyone who's interested down below, you will find a link to my Discord channel. There it does contain information about what I will be streaming over the next 7 days. Well, some of the 7 days. You'll find a link down below to my Discord channel. If you look at the announcement section, you'll see what I'll be streaming over the next week. Tomorrow will be a Train Sim World 3 live stream. I've now purchased it, so need to make arrangements to transfer all my content from Train Sim World 2 as well over. Train Sim World 3 includes dynamic weather, so basically you'll be able to have changeable weather conditions rather than a defined weather, and it looks a lot more realistic as well. Built on, I think, a newer engine description. Train Sim 3 sounds like fun. It does. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to continue where I left off with the Cornwall main line, past 150s. Get that finished off, and then I'll move on to something else. purely because I might as well, just to get those sets of scenarios completed, basically. That's the idea. So, on your Discord server, it says I don't have permission to look at announcements. Yeah, I know why. It's because you haven't got the role, you need the members role. For some reason at the moment, my Discord doesn't automatically assign users roles, and I honestly do not know why. Can't for the life of me figure it out. So what I'll do, I'll pull over now and then I'll add you into the members role. It's a bug with Discord, I believe. It's an absolute pain in the arse. Pull over in the trees here, should be fine. Gonna be good. So. I'll assign you the role now through my phone. Maybe having to tab out. Okay, right, let me have a look who's joined. Quirt, yeah, just Quirt. Yes. Oh, I did. Oh, hang on. Quirt. Yeah, just Quirt. Okay. Thought there was somebody else then. I don't like Discord on my phone. It feels more difficult to do things at times. Okay, I've now given you the members role, so you should be able to see the announcement section now. Meanwhile, it stopped raining. Got it, thanks. No worries. Squirt likes to squirt. Eternity, behave. I tend to agree. Yeah, Discord on the PC is a lot better than it is on a mobile. Says you sent nothing. Oh, so it doesn't actually show read previous history. Okay. I thought it did. It must be set to not be enabled to read previous history. I've got an idea. I used both. Not a good place to park. Oh. Ah, for God's sake, there's a fucking invisible wall there. Oh dear. Let me change the channel. Read previous history. Where's it? Okay. Where's it? Read message history. Oh. It says it's turned on. Oh. That's bizarre. You should be able to, where it's enabled. You might have to reload Discord maybe, or reload the server. I don't know. It's enabled, so I don't know why it can't let you read it. Truly down the gutter, we know lol. Arsenal 5, Notts Forest 0, Odegaard scored the goal, Jesus got an assist. Bad parking, no it isn't for me. I'll put a screenshot of it in the general chat when I finish the stream. That's probably the best way. I don't know why it's not letting you. You should be able to see them going forward. Might be a Discord bug. As I say, I don't know why it's not assigning members to the role. Join, it's annoying. It lets me see stuff from ages ago. Yeah. Well, you've been a member for quite a while now, Ethan, so... Oh, it's working. Just had to refresh the page. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, 479 kilometres to go. Should have this done inside 20 minutes. I would have thought. Nope. Pressed the wrong button. That's weird. Apparently I've been on the other section of the road there, but only that small section. Ah, it's because the road's joined together a bit more here. That's why. Oh well, at least I'll be taking both sides of the road off. Yeah. So after the Formula 1 tonight, I'll probably definitely be looking at getting a better goal system in place for the subscriber numbers that I want to target for each month, and something that brings up when somebody subscribes, because I can't seem to get the built-in ones working in Streamlabs. I'll have to have a look at a tutorial online maybe. Be nice to have it auto refresh, so we have to do it every stream. Need something that allows permissions to view your channel basically. How many subscribers you've got is what I need. Another bloody toll booth. I mean, I don't mind toll booths, but when they're quite close together, they sometimes get a little bit annoying. At least you can use the fast lane. So bad. From Russia there. I ain't moving back in because he's too close. So, keep going for now. $356 kilometers to go. If I get Train Sim World 3, can I still use everything from Train Sim World 2? It will depend on what you've got in terms of DLC packs. If you go onto the Train Sim World 3 website, you should be able to see what you can transfer across to Train Sim World 3. Train Sim World 2. It'll have a like breakdown of what you can and what you can't. I don't think there's actually anything you can't transfer over off the top of my head. So I had a look at that myself. There was some content I think from Train Sim World 1 that you couldn't. But you can, I think you can transfer everything from Train Sim World 2. That I know of anyway. Obviously there's probably going to be some stuff made by third party companies you won't be able to transfer. For whatever reason. Lack of mod support, or they need to do things behind the scenes to get it enabled and compatible with PSW3, but any of the main DLC packs you should be fine with. So you won't lose the content. That's basically what they're doing going forward now. Any content you've got for Train Sim World 2 newer will transfer across the newer versions where that's physically possible. So it means you don't have to buy them again, which is nice. And that's how it should be. You know, train simulator content's quite expensive. Should have this job done in time for 4 o'clock. Done it again. It's twice I pressed the wrong button now. Seems Cam's had one of the ex-Manchester B9s this afternoon on service to Gateshead. Ah, nice. I played Train Sim World 2 on Xbox, but I didn't drive any trains. I just watched loads of trains go past in the station. You definitely give it a go, Ethan. It's a good game to play. I must admit, I'm one of these people that much prefers the modern trains. They're much easier to drive. Not a big fan of the old beasts, because they're harder to drive. But pretty much on the older beasts, like the Class 66 and what have you, there's loads of controls to set up before you actually can start moving the train. A lot of more modern stuff, you've literally got accelerator, brake, that's it, pretty much. So, much easier, modern trains. You need to do a search on YouTube, Ethan, as you can find some live cams online where you watch trains. Yeah, you can. Quite a lot of stations have them. Main stations, anyway. Why can't you give Terence the other steering wheel for free? Well, the reason for it is because he basically said that he wouldn't want to give it or take it from me for free. So I basically agreed that, that he can have it. If he wants to pay me for it, fine. I could have turned around and said no, but I thought, well, it is reasonable to pay for it, considering, it was mine in the first place. We have agreed a reasonable price, so it's not as if I'm charging him prices on eBay. No, I am charging him slightly less. So he said that he didn't want to take it for free, so I just agreed with that. Oh dear. What are these questions? Steering. I was on it for 6 hours just watching trains. How much then? 80 quid is the price we've agreed with. I subscribed to Railcam Online, and just recently they've installed various cams on the East Lancashire Railway. Ah, nice. You can actually watch the trains going through from the comfort of your home then. Good. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stations that have them. Crewe's got them. Stafford got some as well. I'm trying to think what the stations have got the rail cams. Quite a few. I know Crewe's definitely got them. I've watched Crewe station myself. Send it to me. Don't think. Just put it in the. You've got the link to it, Andy. Just put it in the Discord chat for Ethan to look at. Probably the best way. 124 kilometres to go. Not Stafford. Ah, I know Crewe's definitely got them. Sure, there's a station down there that's gone somewhere. Don't know. Sure there is. Shouldn't be long now before the Christmas jobs start making an appearance on Euro Truck Simulator 2 and the American Truck Simulator. There's 5 at Crewe these days. Ah. I'll be looking forward to doing them. What I might do, guys, for those particular streams or videos, I might enable the winter mod. It should be able to be enabled at that point. What I'll probably do is I'll probably create a thumbnail, Christmas jobs, make it all nice and Christmassy. So, can't wait for them to come out and enjoy them. I'm gonna get TruckersMP ready because it's time to start his stream soon. Yeah, he'll be starting in about 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes. £30 a year to subscribe and gain access to all the cams. Yeah. I think they have a free tier, don't they, as well, where you don't get access to all of them, but you get access to some of them. I know they do have some cams through YouTube as well, don't they? So. Get the Christmas paint job. Yeah, I'll have to, I haven't got it. Well, I don't think I have anyway. I know I've got like a winter snowflake one. I think was awarded from a World of Trucks contract a couple of years ago. So could use that. I'll have a look at the Christmas DLC. See how much it is. Love jobs, and I'm not talking about paint. Oh dear. Oh, we're just going to be finished just in time for 4 o'clock. Yeah, I don't tend to buy many paint jobs because they don't really add much to the game for me. But there's certain ones, like the seasonal ones, that are quite good. Yeah, it's worth having those. But for me, I'm not a big paint job person. They don't really add anything to the game. But that's my point of view. Other people will obviously think All time, Arsenal 5, Notts Forest 0. Bonus points 3 for Nelson, 2 for Jesus and 2 for Odegaard. Ah, interesting. I like the dinosaur one the best. That's the one you always use. I don't think you use anything else, do you? Be right back. I'll probably be finished by the time you come back, to be honest. No dear, somebody on the nearby has been kicked, probably for AFK, I suspect. Sometimes. Good stream today. See you soon. Always Eternity. Thank you for tuning in and moderating as usual. Guy doing? Thought it was a bit closer. Right, let's go and park it up. Ah, you're back. Oh well, that didn't take you long then. That we're in the same parking position. Interesting. Yeah, probably not going to get that in there, so I'm going to have to try and press it back. Right, here we go. Can't even see because of the dark. Not going well, this. Sometimes a 3-point reversal is necessary. Sometimes. Slightly smaller yards. Or a 4-point turn. We'll get there eventually. Worth it for the additional XP, so. Yep. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to launch TMP. See ya. No worries. Quirt, thank you for tuning in. And still a level 165. Just somewhere it's a bit lighter. Well guys, I am going to bring this afternoon's stream to an end here. For those of you who haven't seen any of my content before, if you do want to see more, why not consider subscribing to the channel? And if you do, make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. If you did enjoy the stream, hit that like button. It will show appreciation for the stream. It might also suggest this stream to other YouTubers and it might sit higher in the search results as well. For now guys, thanks for watching and well, I'll leave you to go off to Terrace's stream to have fun in more Euro Truck Simulator 2. I believe that is what he's streaming. Thanks for tuning in, guys.